Hi, I'm David Traversi, and this is part of our series called How to Sell Your Business. In this final episode, we're addressing post-closing issues. There are post-closing issues that we recommend you prepare for prior to closing, including the following. Number one, communication. Just as you manage communications with employees, shareholders, vendors, customers, and others throughout the sales process, it's important to communicate the final closing. The precise communication must conform to prior communications and will likely be something over which your buyer will want final approval. In our case study that we've used throughout this series, Patsy personally addressed her employees immediately after the close of the transaction and then called each of her major vendors. She, with the approval of her buyer, issued a modern-day, quote, press release in the form of a social media post or link to content on her website that announced the transaction. The release was in abbreviated form as follows. We are pleased to announce that we have sold Paws Pet Place to XYZ Company. As we have always said, we believe it's incumbent upon business owners to continually explore their financial and strategic options in an effort to continue to deliver the best experience to their employees, customers, and vendors. XYZ Company has proven to us that they possess the right values, objectives, strategy, and people to best serve our constituents and move this company to the next level. We thank you for your loyalty to Paws Pet Place and are confident that we will only improve with our new ownership. Secondly, earn-out management. If your sale contained an earn-out provision, it's essential in the PSA that you clearly define with the buyer the earnings condition or event that will give rise to the payment and how progress toward that condition or event is being made. After closing, you must rigorously monitor that progress. Third, holdback management. We recommend constant communication with the buyer to ensure there are no surprises. On at least a monthly basis, we recommend a call with the buyer in which you ask about each rep, warranty, and indemnification that the holdback covers. Take detailed notes about the buyer's representations and send a follow-up email of their representations and your understanding. If the buyer suggests something is happening that might affect the release of your holdback, call your attorney and schedule a meeting with the buyers as soon as possible. And finally, seller financing. If you financed part of the buyer's sale of your business, you need to demand strict adherence to the contractual payment schedule. If the buyer deviates from their contractual obligations, call your attorney and work to ensure full payment on your note. So we've covered a lot in this series, but hopefully we've empowered you to manage the sale of your own business. If you run into difficulty with your transaction, remember that Traversi & Company at www.traversi.com, which manages sales and transactions over $20 million, is also available for consultation on a wide variety of M&A issues. We help scores of CEOs and companies prepare for the most important transaction of their lives. Light speed and good fortune to you.